Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week we did the Sunken Crew. So we're done with our level 3 bosses now. This week, admittedly, took a lot more planning than I anticipated. I had considered doing this mission to the Cove, but I don't think we're ready. I don't think I personally am ready for a long champion mission in the Cove. We certainly have a team that is prepared for it, but I think I need a little more time to suss out the intricacies of the Cove myself before I feel comfortable doing that, at least at the long level. Maybe a short or medium champion mission, I'd feel better about it. So instead, we're going to head to the Weald. We're going to take kind of a weird party in an attempt to get the lucky talisman for our grave robber. We're going to roll with Mistel, point blank shot, and duelist advancing, plus a little bit of open vein and pistol shot if needed. We're going to use a Prodigal as well, and I'm going to give the leper another chance. I've gone on record saying in the past that I don't particularly like the leper. I think it's a rough class to use, at least in the early game. But with the fortunate armlet and that +8 accuracy, I feel a lot better. Plus, this Prodigal is actually a pretty decent hero just in general, with +10% protect and second wind. So it's going to take him a while to get that extra damage, but once he has it, he's going to be able to use it for a lot longer as well. Rune's Adventure is irrelevant this week. So let's see. Trinket-wise, I thought about using the Brawler's Gloves on Mistel, but in the event that we decide we need more back rank coverage, which may very well happen, because the Grave Robber herself probably isn't going to be able to take out all of our back row issues, especially in the Weald. We might just start the battles with a point-blank shot to move him back into rank 2, so that he can use pistol shot to take out the back ranks. And then maybe once they're gone, we can duelist advance him back forward and start using open vein. So I went with the legendary bracelet instead, plus feather crystal, I guess. A little bit more speed, that way we can get that, or at least, help mitigate the legendary bracelet's speed loss. He's still a little bit slower than he would be otherwise. But get that and then the dodge, since he is going to be frontline. Then Ancestor's Lantern for the surprise mitigation and also our ability to surprise monsters. Obviously, we talked about the Fortunate Armlet. Seer Stone and Blighting Satchel, as always. Damage over time is so important. We do have Snuff Box on our Grave Robber in the event that we do get diseased here in the Weald, which is not unlikely. And then full healing on our Vestal. Not really sure what else we would want to roll with her. And I did, we're a little shorter on gold than we were, because I did upgrade all of Bertrand's skills and her equipment, and then I also think I upgraded Hugh on Prodigal. Alright, let's go ahead and provision here. Take a full stack of shovels, a couple of keys. Oop. Don't need nearly that many. What do you think? 2 of everything? I'm actually going to take 3 of all of these, because they can all be used for curio interaction in the Weald. And that'll give us a camp, and then 2 hunger checks. We shouldn't need that many torches. I feel like I'm still over-provisioning a little bit, but again, it's not like we can't make the money back easily. Andy second. There we go.
I knew all these
Oh, Jesus.
paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
This sucks. I'm gonna be honest. This is not the layout that we wanted to see for explore 90% of rooms. Like, it could be worse. You know, we could just come down here, do this loop, and then maybe this, but there is going to be some level of backtracking no matter what we do. Why don't we interact with this real quick? An old tree is anti-venom? Yes, okay.
A fortune.
I'll take it.
Waiting to be spent.
750 gold plus some food. Not the worst we could have gotten to start this mission here. I hate this school. Especially because we don't have really any stun on this party, now that I'm thinking about it. So that's, like, very unfortunate. Alright, so we might as well point-blank shot you. And then we'll use, pistol shot to take care of the Enchantress. Although if we could stun her, like, we have a really bad percentage chance of doing that because of the Sacred Scroll. But she also has really low stun resistance, so... Excuse me. Oh, hey, there we go. Ended up working out for us. Yeah, I was gonna say, good luck doing any significant damage to our leper. Although that bleed is really bad. You're at 11 plus 4 damage. We don't really have any way to heal that bleed without using a bandage. Since we didn't bring a plague doctor. Mostly because we don't have a lower level plague doctor, but... Alright, what do I want to do here? I think 6 to 14. We don't need to roll that high. We have a decent chance to crit. Beautiful. Okay. So now that actually allows us to skip the pistol shot with our highwayman and instead move directly into riposting. And I think that's the right play here. Look, you're just gonna have to, like, deal with the bleed. Although, like, that's 6 damage. You can tank that, though. You can heal yourself as well. So yeah, I'm not actually that concerned about our leper's HP right now. And if we really wanted to mitigate the bleed here, we can just, yeah, throw out a 20-point heal. No big deal. Probably should have run that sentence through in my head before I made an inadvertent rhyme, but that's alright. 6 damage. I would rather you have attacked our highwayman. Oh, that stress is starting to stack up, which we don't really have a response for that either, beyond camping.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
Yeah, we'll take all of that. I don't know, this party seems like it might be fine.
The light, the promise of safety.
Like, so far so good anyway. We knew this room was empty. I was really hoping for more scouting, but there's not a whole ton we could have done anyway. We have the medicinal herbs to check this, so we might as well. Although, 1 medicinal herb for 4 food is probably not really the trade that we wanted to make. I don't think we can really use medicinal herbs for much else in the Weald. So it might have been fine. No battle here, which is honestly perfectly fine by me. Alright, well, this doesn't actually change what we were gonna do with this this circle at all. But it does make my life a little bit easier, knowing that I'm gonna have 2 empty rooms before we get to, you know, our first room battle. Like, 2 more empty rooms. Alright, again, we need to get rid of the Enchantress as soon as possible, but the ectoplasm is such a pain, especially at 51 HP. So we'll start with some Blight. Although we might be better off just, using Thrown Dagger. Probably not. This is definitely more damage overall. And it'd probably still take a couple turns to kill with Thrown Dagger anyway. Alright, so we can't open Vein on the 3rd rank, which I continually forget. We can point blank shot here. And that actually pushes you back, so the Enchantress is now in range of our leper, which means she's in for like a really bad day. Stop stressing out our grave robber though. Like, I do not want to camp already. You're making my life very difficult and I do not appreciate it. Alright, so we need 6 damage on you. Yeah, alright. So that'll do that. 5 to 9. 6 to 11 plus a low percentage chance on bleed. I think we go with that. Because point blank shot isn't going to do us any good here, since there's going to be a corpse in the way. Oh no, actually there won't, because she's going to die to bleed. Or to blight, rather. Okay. Look at me running the numbers on how this is going to shake out. Okay, you are dead, which means you are my focus. 13 HP, don't smack me. Ooh, 7 damage on the crit. At least we did resist the stun. You're at 6, so you actually might just die here?
Monster's size
Okay.
has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination.
I'm not thrilled with how that fight went, just because of the stress on our grave robber. But we should be able to hold off at least a little while on the camp. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. We need to make some money back after outfitting this party for this exact mission. Alright, what's your 110%? Come on, give me that stress relief. Alright, 8 is acceptable. It's certainly a step in the right direction. Alright, scouting is going to be super important here. Because here's the thing, I don't really want to go to that next room with our grave robber at 60 stress. Because if she becomes afflicted, that's going to make the entire rest of this mission so much worse. But I also really don't want to use our only camp for a single unit. So I think we try for it. If we can get one more room out of this, and then camp. Yeah, go ahead and eat food. Alright, no hallway battle is huge, and I am kind of letting the torch burn down here under the assumption that we're going to be camping in this room. Okay, so this is a room battle, which means we're going to skip that and gamble that one of these rooms is going to be battle-free. Room battle with treasure. I think we try for this room. And then camp after that. We can snuff the torch. Loot our treasure. And then camp. And then move along with the back half of this quest. I think that's the right play here. Oh, I'm so glad that we got another torch here.
If only
I mean, we're gonna be fine torch-wise, especially if I stop like burning them semi-unnecessarily. Okay, this is basically the worst that we could have gotten, I think. Although 25 damage on the point-blank shot is huge. We have to get rid of this crone as soon as possible. Like, the fungal battery is also bad. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, at least our 2 frontliners should be able to do a decent chunk of damage to the giant.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, I hate being marked, especially on our healer. Oh, the dodge. The dodge is too good, though.
Impressive.
Yeah, I would say we need the blight. There we go. Okay. We'll let the leper mostly handle the giant for now. I mean, he's already half dead, although that sucks a lot. Yeah, that shuffle is, like, actually the worst. But we can still duelist advance, and that'll move him up 1. We can do some damage to the battery, I guess.
A dizzying blow to
How are we looking at?
brain.
We only have 1 anti-venom. Yeah, alright, that's gotta go. 4 to 10, what's your blight resist? 80? I think we just go with the raw damage and the, like, almost 20% chance to crit. That is not a crit. That's alright. The Highwayman can take care of the battery on our next action. You've gotta get anti-venomed. Oh, I was hoping for the heal. I should know better than that. I really should know better than that. Yeah, alright, you've gotta die. As much as I want to blight the giant, like, his blight resist is pretty high. Alright, let's get our Highwayman back into point-blank range, or point-blank shot range. And actually let our leper heal himself here. Because point-blank shot should just, like, sort the giant out next turn. Yeah, he's, like, well within the range of getting... Oh yeah, no. It's assuming we hit the 90% chance, he's dead.
Their cursed champion falls.
Okay. Well, happy to have the scouting. I really don't think we try for 2 more battles. I mean, if this is a collector, we're in too rough of shape.
Terrors may indeed stalk these.
So let's
shadows,
crack into this
but
chest.
yonder, a glint of gold.
I'm very, very tempted on these deeds because we do need heirlooms. But again, like, the gold is so important. Actually, let's put that there. Like, I don't really think I'm willing to get rid of anything in our inventory right now. Especially because we already have 6 deeds. Okay. Let's camp. I'm gonna be so salty if we get diseased later in this mission. But I think getting rid of the stress is, like, absolutely essential. Alright, do we have any other ambush prevention that we would rather use? No mortality debuffs, so... I think we just bandit sense? That doesn't seem strictly necessary. We might not actually be able to heal her stress, really. I didn't even look at camping skills. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try Gallows Humor. Alright, so the Vestal did get stressed out there. Like, pretty badly. Alright, I think we could trade 20% of his HP. Well... if we trade... okay, it's 20% HP trade. for a 50-50 chance of 20 or 15 stress relieved on everybody. Really, the vessel's the only one who needs it, so I think the smart play is actually that. And then I guess this, since she's the most stressed out of all of us?
The way is lit.
Okay.
The path is clear.
I think that probably was about as good as it was gonna get. But I don't know. I really that's, if there's one major folly of this campaign, it is my just stubborn resistance of using, purchasing new camping skills. Okay, let's try and kill this thing with blight so it doesn't leave a corpse. 4 damage for 5 rounds. Do that. Bring him to the front. Such high stun resist. Okay, well, I was hoping for a low roll for the first time ever. Yeah. Because of that exact thing. Well, incidentally, our leper, assuming he hits, is going to take care of that problem.
Annihilated.
Granted, not forever, but for long enough, probably. Five to 9, no. Yeah, we want that. We want the riposte. Might as well try for the judgment here, since, I mean, only one person needs slight healing. Actually, there. Get rid of that corpse. I mean, I think you could probably just summon another one. Excuse me, you dodged my riposte? I don't agree with that. Yeah, we'll do the blight. That way, if it does survive this turn, it's gonna get, 8 damage next round, but it's not gonna live through the... It lived through the point-blank shot, excuse me? Party heal should top everybody off, basically. Yeah, we're 1 point off of full HP. And a free torch. Happy to have it. Go ahead and burn that. Come in here. Ooh, we should get ourselves back into the appropriate order, although it's not the end of the world if the leper starts the fight in rank 1 with the highwayman in rank 2. It could certainly be worse. Ooh, okay, I hate this. Them being surprised is enormously helpful, though, although I guess they do technically have a 40% chance of being surprised. Yeah, let's focus down the front unit. Try and stun this one. Yeah, alright, I like that. 9 damage. Man, they are tanky. It's at 50% protect. Okay, that blight isn't terrible. You actually dead to the blight? You are dead to the blight. Fantastic for me. Do we want to open vein? I think we want to do that, yeah, because this isn't going to leave a corpse, which means he'll be able to point blank shot next time. Okay, this is the correct play, I think. As long as that blight doesn't stack, we're in good shape. And actually, no, you're 1 point off of dying to the blight. Well, that's actually perfect because it gives us an opportunity to heal our highwayman, who's now promptly going to shoot you in the face. Beautiful. Yes, we will take these things. We will reorder our party. Nothing I can do about that that 2 damage that's coming Mistel's way. But not the end of the world. Okay, we do have medicinal herbs for this.
A handsome reward.
6 food, and you know what?
A task well performed.
There we go. Probably not the most worthwhile trade, but I'll take it. Alright, burn a torch, come in here, hope for some scouting.
Victory.
Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so we hit... We hit this room, and then finish in this room, I think? That should be fine. I don't know if it's really gonna matter long term, though. Is this bandages? It does. Okay. We are making actually just a silly amount of money on this mission as well. Like, I guess this is what I get for having done mostly...
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with missing
apprentice level dungeons for so long. Not used to getting, like, stacks and stacks of gold without finding a secret room. And honestly, like, as marginally annoying as his layout was, like, we got, like, this could have been terrible if we'd gotten worse hallway and room battle setup, but the way that it worked out was actually pretty much perfect. 100 gold? Sure. Happily accept that. By all means. Enjoy some food. And I'm gonna keep burning torches just, in the hopes of finding the secret door, although it is very unlikely. We shouldn't need to go to this room, but if we do, so be it. Yes. We have the shovels for this, certainly. Definitely want that. And you know what? Let's get rid of the medicinal herbs for that. There's only one battle left. So I think we get rid of that for the crests for now. We'll see if we change our mind about that once we get through this battle. Oh, good. Just a tiny chest. And also, this is a horrendous battle, now that I'm looking at it. 6 to 14. I mean, they're going to move forward, though.
How quickly the tide turns.
Not thrilled with that crit. That's fine. Keep attacking the leper. 74% chance to hit.
As the fiend
I was like, he could have gotten 2 kills there, realistically.
blossoms,
Or, I guess, theoretically. We'll throw out a party heal here. An 8 damage shield on the leper is super helpful. 86% chance, and that's just gonna give us the kill, but 76% chance also gives us the kill, and then we can use point blank shot on this guy. Okay.
destroyed.
A slight gamble. That's not even really a gamble. That is a calculated risk. I hate that. Okay. You don't have any protect, actually. So maybe we just try and, like, throw out as much damage as we can. Unfortunately, we just recently got rid of all of our bandages. You just missed the clearance sale. 16 damage is not really what I was looking for there. Yeah, for that exact reason. But the 20-point crit heal... Bertrand, you're too good to me. Yes. Because actually that knockback doesn't change our strategy for this turn at all. We were still gonna do basically all the same skills that we've done so far. Because we were gonna duelist advance anyway. Although this does mean our next turn here never mind. Our next turn is not... Well, I mean, it is going to be changed, but not from our highwayman's perspective. I don't really want to move her back, too, because I don't want to move the Vestal that far forward. So I think we just go and try and get the kill here, and it shouldn't matter. Yeah, you can just move forward one, I guess. I was really hoping to get the highwayman to go before he did. Well, we're out of anti-venom, dude. If you would have critted earlier, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Turning point.
Okay, I mean, we might as well burn this torch and take the gold. Yeah, I was gonna say, because our job here is done. Get rid of that.
And wonders can be found in the most
And I don't
tenebrous
think
corners of this place.
we can do anything about this. So we just have to hope for the best here.
Finding the
Food
stuff
and
is only the
gold.
first test.
You know
Now
what? I'll
must
take
be
it.
carried home.
Okay. We could explore a little bit more, but I don't think it's prudent
Paths and roads
since we
bring
just burned our
soldiers
last
and
torch.
supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Yeah. What's that, like 16,000 gold plus a ton of heirlooms? And some resolve levels. Plus 10% damage range skills. That's getting locked in. Kleptomaniac is leaving immediately. Minus 10% stress replaced Clotter. That is fine. All right, let's head back to town.
They meet in secret.
Oh,
but
good.
none may know the horrifying depths of their enquiries.
I'm not that interested in another occultist right now, I don't think. I also forgot to mention... Oh, good. Talaboy is God-fearing. Bray, we submitted last week, at the end of last week's video, or... Would it be last week? Yeah, it would have been last Saturday's video. We already submitted Bray, but I also submitted Drew and Mortimer to get quirk removal. Because Mortimer is actually one negative quirk away from being a perfectly, like upgraded Houndmaster. So we don't need to work on McDowell. Like, we don't need to build him up from the ground. Because we need to get one more negative quirk taken care of, and, you know, Bob's your uncle. We've got two almost maxed Houndmasters. So what do we need to do? God-fearing is annoying, but not the most pressing concern. Diurnal sucks? Or it can suck. Like, in the last mission, it was irrelevant. Kleptomaniac, I will not abide. That is leaving immediately. Getting that taken care of. How are we looking on the rest of you? Petacore needs, like, a lot of work. Flagellant isn't that bad. Hieromania can be. And Satanophobia is the worst of the lot, but I think we hold off on that for now. Go ahead and unequip everything. I hate that pop-up. No. Please. I just want... There we go. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this week. Yeah, I'll look at the stagecoach and the occultists off camera. For now, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.